What's up, y'all? I hope you're all well and in great spirits. Today I have a bit of a funny story. So, if you follow my channel, you know that a lot of my message is about justice, equity, and systemic racism. And people of color can be the folks doing it. It's not necessarily the white man is doing this to us. I've seen politicians of all colors and ethnicities do it to people that look like them in favor of wealthier, whiter communities. So the implication there is that, and statistics would bear this out, white folks generally have it better insofar as not living next to pollution, crime, etc., etc. And with that, I would add that in taking my kids to school today, I was trying to impart a lesson of, sometimes for reasons out of your control, and a lot of times it is within your control, but sometimes for reasons out of your control, at least in my case, it seemed that like the universe favors or disfavors me. There's times where I haven't done anything different and it seems I can't do no wrong. Everybody is supportive of me. Everybody's trying to help me. And then there's other times where no matter what I do, it seems like nobody wants nothing to do with me. And I've kind of just learned to ride those waves and patterns. And right now I happen to be in a really good one. Some pretty amazing things that, I'm not going to share have been happening for me and to me. And like, I'm in a really great place. And both emotionally, health, career-wise, all that. And I was telling my kids, like, man, I can't believe how great things are going for me. And one of which is the justice and equity videos I've made have done as good, if not better, than just entertainment videos. And that was never the case. So I'm really excited and happy about that. I'm really happy about the response I got to the Southeast LA and LA Exide battery plant video. And so I share with my kids all these amazing things that have been going on for me. And I was like, man, maybe I should go to the casino because the universe is favoring me right now. I don't know how much more it can do for me. And so then I drop off one kid and I'm taking the other one. And, she says, hey, let's go get some of those tacos de canasta for breakfast. So I'm game. We drive over to where the tacos de canasta are at, and the lady wasn't there today, but her sister-in-law that sells tamales is. So I'm like, all right, I'll get you a champurrado, and we'll split a tamal. And this is a lady that I always go to. So I go wait. There's some guys in front of me, a couple guys, construction workers waiting to go to work or what have you. And I'm waiting, and she's kind of talking to people, like the next customer while she's helping this customer. And then she helps him and starts working on the next guy's order, and then asks you what you're going to want. So while she's preparing the order for the guy in front of me, she looks at me and says, solamente tenemos tamales de, which is saying we only have these kind of tamales left. And then she seems to catch herself. And she says, oh, I'm sorry. Do you speak English? Or do you speak Spanish? And I'm like, motherfucker. Because one, I thought we knew each other. I've been buying tamales from her. And two, I tell her, like, man, can't you tell? Like, that's what I'm thinking. But I tell her, oh, I speak Spanish. I told her I speak both. And a little bit of Chinese. Nahoma pañao, which is hi, my friend. And she kind of looks at me and then she laughs and she goes, oh my God, I'm sorry. It's just that you look so white. I thought you were a white man. And my kid busts up laughing. And I like, it's funny because in Mexico, it used to be seen as an insult. At least I thought it was an insult, or I saw people take it that way. If someone said, tienes un pinche nopal en la frente. Like you have a cactus on your forehead, which means you can't hide the fact you're Mexican. And I don't know if it's an insult. I mean, I never took it as one, but I think it was almost used in reference to people who pretended to not be of their ethnicity. Someone that other folks might say, oh, that fool's trying to be white, or that fool's trying to be this. And then they would say, who does he think he is? Look at that big old cactus on his forehead. That gives away who he really is. And so when she laughed and said, I thought you were a white man. And it was friendly. I didn't take any offense. Then that's when I say, no me ves el pinche nopal en la frente. Yo soy de Michoacán. Or yo vine de Michoacán. And then I started getting like super duper Mexican. And so I told her, don't you see this big old cactus on my forehead? I came here from Michoacán, which is the soul of Mexico. And she goes, oh yeah, I couldn't tell. And then I go ahead and finish helping him, because she was preparing the guy before me sting. So she prepares this thing, and then when she's done it, hands it to him. She turns to me and she says, ahora güero, ¿qué quieres? Which is like, all right, güero is a light-skinned person. It's actually like a common gang moniker, but she was saying it like, all right, white man, what do you want? And she said it in a funny way. So, I put my order in, and then I asked her, hey, I've been missing you on the tamales wrapped in banana leaves stuffed with barbacoa. And, how could I get them? And she says, well, you know what? Take down the number and text me, and I'll let you know by tonight if I can have them for you tomorrow. And would you believe that when I texted her, I said, hola, doña Stephanie. I think that was her name. This is güero. And then I thought, damn, man, friggin' universe was looking out for me so much. They turned me into a white man. I'm not a victim of systemic racism anymore. Yay! I'm just kidding, man. I just thought that would be funny. I don't trip off ethnicities. I don't need to be any ethnicity. I ain't trying to be no ethnicity. I'm just trying to be me. But I thought it would be funny that I'm always kind of saying the white folks got it to, seemingly have it better, and statistics would bear that out. And then having a conversation about how good the universe is treating me and what else could it do for me. And then I get told I'm a white person. And so it just seemed kind of funny. And that's the story. And I'm a little bit sad too, man, that like I would always talk to this lady, and today I don't know what it was. She didn't know me. And I even got a shirt that friggin' says nopalito on the arm, like cactus, and it's got cactuses on the back. So, maybe it was the Birkenstocks. Anyways, have a good one. Have a great day.